and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to go over some stimulus update. The SBA is just coming out with new information now, almost on the hour. So I'm going to go over some PPP information, some ID or EIDL information, and the little information I have about the SVO Shuttered Venue Operator Grant, which is the last one I think they're going to roll out. And what's happening is, under this new administration, I do believe they're waiting for the new SBA director to get sworn in and roll out the majority of the programs. Although today there was some really interesting EIDL information that came out, as well as PPP information. So we very well could see the Shuttered Venue Grant coming out by the end of this week. So fingers crossed. Let's see what I did with this information so far. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. So I made a little PowerPoint to go over some information on the payment protection program. They're really stressing how easy it is to forgive this loan if you do the right thing. And what I can tell you, if you're a business owner, take this loan. This is a good idea for you to grow your business. I cannot stress enough how they have opened up the ability to make this a forgivable loan, especially if it's $150,000 or less, by you using it not only to pay your staff, but to build your business, to make it more agile. So more into that in a second. Now, the EIDL is a little different. They're sending an email out for this, so there's no portal. If you were already applied, the SBA is going to email you. I was sat on a call with the SBA today, and they mentioned that they don't know if a new portal were open, and they're only doing emails. I've already received an email from the SBA from this EIDL department, so they're already approving and denying. If you get denied, go ahead and appeal it. You have 30 days to appeal. It sounds like they're denying a lot of people. At least that's what I heard on the phone call. And lastly, the SVO grant, lots of anticipation. There's $15 billion sitting on the sidelines for this program. It's the least one that's being spoken about yet. But as soon as they do release some guidance on this, I'm sure that there's going to be some webinars and more information on how to apply. Now, watch my video, because you're going to see through that video where you are in line for the grant when it opens, which is important. Some resources for you: SBA.gov, nav.com, which is endorsed by SCORE, which is a cousin to SBA. That's a great business development tool when you're starting out a business. They can also point you to good PPP lenders. And finally, if you haven't heard of Meet Kevin, I get a lot of my information from Meet Kevin on YouTube. And he's doing a lot of live streams lately when there's press conferences and major speeches from the Fed or the president. And it's really good breakdown for investments and non-political news, a breath of fresh air. So if you're going to get something from this video, those 3 links are what you're going to need to navigate through this stimulus. It's what I'm using. I can help you with managing any of these stimulus programs. And what I mean by managing, I can find the right or source the right product or software to make you grow your business and become agile in this new normal. I also do government contracting and grants and business development in the automotive, healthcare, and IT field. It's quite a mishmash of talents. I have also, I'm a recovering Politico, so I've had my hat in several political campaigns as well. But right now, it's about the stimulus. And Jerome Powell had a nice conversation with the media this afternoon, letting everybody know that the Fed believes that we need more stimulus through the spring into the summer. Friends, it's only January. All right, so let's get on with this with this presentation. Today I sat through the SBA, and when I said that, it's everybody sat through these webinars, right? You just kind of sit, listen, and take notes. But I do suggest you do it. And this new EIDL update is pretty neat because they really get into how they're going to get a hold of you, what makes you eligible, why they're going to decline you, who to speak to within the SBA. It was really informative, and it gave a good timeline on, once you apply, how much time you have to make a decision on the loan. It even went as far as now, if you look onto the report there, they have the loan amount embedded within the SBA.gov screen, so you're not going to have to go to a bank, or everything is going to be within their portal. But they're going to email and let you know if you could apply. So it goes on if declined. So I'm not going to go through this entire form right now. If you need this form, in the description of this video, just fill out a form there, and I'll send it to your email so that you could have this entire presentation by the SBA. And Jane is the one that gave it to us. She's from Virginia. So there's her contact information. And I'll say it, you want to make a connection within the SBA. And when you look for the email, it's going to be this disaster customer service at sba.gov. That's what you're going to look for in your inbox. That's the email that's sending you the application. Again, like I said, if you want that PowerPoint, just get a hold of me, and I'll send it to you like this for the PPP. Now, every day, the SBA is releasing new guidance, new resolutions. This is for the second draw of the PPP. And if you took out a first PPP but didn't use it, this goes ahead and lets you know how to get a hold of them and say, I do not want to use the first PPP, and I do or do not want a second PPP. Again, I'm not going to go through it on this video. It would take a long time. But if you want this information, get a hold of me in the description, fill out that form, and I'll send you a copy of both the EIDL and the PPP. Finally, the grant that I am waiting for, I think it's a great idea, but they have to get moving on it. Hopefully, we'll have some sort of guidance by the end of the month. But it's going to be rolling out, and we have to act on it as soon as the SBA gives guidance, because it's going to dry up very quickly. And that's what your move is next. Get a hold of your local SBA office and make a connection. That's super important. That's what you want to do. You get a hold of SBA.gov. Go to their local section. You go to your state and click around. You usually find a PDF or an XLS file with a branch contact information. Make a friend. That's how it works. Apply early. These programs are going to dry up very quickly. There are no. That's what happened to the EIDL. There are no more advances like there were last time, where people were getting $1,000 just for putting in their business information. That's over, and it wasn't because of fraud. It was because of demand. So I anticipate it's going to be the same thing. And when you get approved, again, for if you made any sort of money in 2019, take the PPP and use that money wisely. Spend it on becoming an agile business, spending on being able to service your customer base online. You can do that now. I can show you how to do that. All you got to do is get a hold of me. There's a form in the description of this video. And one more thing. I want you to have a fantastic day. Take a second to laugh and smile and love. All right, friends. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.